Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is IKTG Tarot. For those who have never been to my channel before, I do a 5-card spread with tarot, but I start off with a Spirit Oracle Animal card. As far as the tarot spread goes, the first position is the past, the second is the present, the third is the mutual energy between you and the other person or the situation, as it were. The fourth is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome. Once again, we're gonna start, like I said, we start with a Spirit Oracle Animal card, and we'll start off with Cancer. Cancer, I'm gonna do a couple shuffles. When I was meditating in water sign energy, the phrase that came to me was, it's time to rise. So perhaps you guys are moving up, perhaps in your job, maybe it is a situation where, you know, you're on the rise just in the community, perhaps maybe even, you could be experiencing ascension symptoms, so you're on the rise, even though those can be quite taxing at times. But anyway, Cancer, we're going to go through and shuffle a couple more times to get your general overall energy, Spirit Oracle Animal card. I hope that everyone is well. I did not release any videos last week because I was out of town, but I'm back. And again, for those who've never been to my channel and those that are subscribers, but please share. Hit the like button if you like the song. That song is basically inspired by the phrase that came to me for water signs. And definitely hit the notification bell so that you're aware of when I release new content. All right, so we'll do one more and then we'll cut the deck. And Cancer, we'll see what energy you are in for the time being. All right, here we go. It is time. Spirit, show me the card that best represents the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Cancer. Spirit, show me the card that best represents the overall energy for the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Cancer. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Cancer for this time period. No, got the one that I wanted, but flipped up. So what I have is, for you Cancer, is Tarantula. It's the alchemical sign for fire. To me, it feels that you are in, I don't know, it's like you're doing a lot. You have a lot on the table. There's, but you're very motivated to do all that. So you're in the spirit of a fire sign where you have direction and passion toward this project or this new adventure, so to speak. But there are a new venture, I should say. But there are a lot of different aspects to what you are trying to carry out right now. And I think you are handling the task fine, but it just seems that you perhaps have a lot on the table. That's what I get intuitively from this card, but I'm going to read in the book because I'm learning. And we'll see what it says in the book for tarantula. Let's see. Don't want to pass it up. There it is. At a crossroad, claiming life's purpose, the tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. So when you're in balance, it says to follow, or when you're in balance, you follow your intuition. And when out of balance, you hesitate or over-intellectualize. So again, I think there's a lot on your plate, and perhaps you are not following your intuition at this moment. And but I still feel that you are very passionate toward in the direction that you're going. But as the book states, you know, if you're out of balance, you're over analyzing the situation, as it were. Let's go to the tarot and see what it states. Cancer. Again, if you know, it's interesting that it said about the tarantula, you know, your dharma. You know, a lot of people feel that karma and dharma, when you say it, they automatically think, or they have a negative connotation for the word karma. But you can also build good karma. I mean, it's not all just, you know, it's bad karma, like your negative consequence or your negative actions result in negative karma. The positive also results in karma as well, and it can be dharma or considered karma. Either one of those terms apply to the building of the good energy, I should say, or balanced energy is really how I should put it. Balanced energy. The sun. I'm gonna do a couple more shuffles, one more, and then we'll see what the story is in tarot. Seven of Swords. Someone sneaking around your family? What's happening? Let's cut the deck and see what the story is. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer for this time period, Spirit. Show me the cards that represents the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the cards that I need to see that represents the star sign Cancer for this time period. All right. Show me the cards that I need to see that represents the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the cards that represents the star sign Cancer for this time period. Spirit, show me the cards that I need to see that represents the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the cards I need to see. So when I was meditating in your energy that it's time to rise, so it must be, well, it's a new moon cycle and it's in Pisces, so it's in a watery element for you guys. So it's a comfortable, oops, and not oops, but that jumped out. Interesting. Show me the cards I need to see. It's a interesting moon cycle. because it is one that it's good energy to use to, especially if you have like a dream or you want to set forth really good intentions, because in the 4th month is actually the beginning of the year, the zodiac year, or the, as it goes in astrology. It's actually the beginning is 4, and it's a 4-year. So show me the cards I need to see that best represents the most likely outcome for the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the card that represents the star sign Cancer, most likely outcome for this time period. Show me the card that I need to see, Spirit. Show me the card that I need to see that tells me the energy for the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the card I need to see. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the card I need to see, Spirit, that represents the star sign Cancer. I think it's this one. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. So let's look at this story. All right, so this is how I see it. I see in the past position we have the World card. This is a major arcana, and this represents the 4 fixed signs, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. What I see is that you're now in a new cycle. Or you're in the beginning of a new cycle. Either that or you're traveling, but it also represents travel. But what I feel is that you're in a new cycle, a new cycle probably with your relationships is what I'm feeling from this card. And it's put you into, like I said, that multitasking type of energy where you have a lot of things on your table, and it's newness to this cycle, which you're not used to. In the present position, it has you in or we see that it's the 3 of Cups in reverse. So I don't believe that you're going to go back to the way that you were, or to go back with this past person, because I feel like it's a relationship. So it's when the 3 of Cups is in the upright, it's about a reconciliation, or getting going and revisiting something. So perhaps because of this new moon, and also Mercury retrograde, you know there's someone from your past that is trying to get back in to your good graces, or in a just in your space, in your energy space, and you're not allowing this to happen. Or it's just not happening. The mutual energy between the two of you is the 4 of Swords in reverse. So when this is in the upright, it is an energy of resting. You've already been through the heartache of with this person, and you're laying down on your truth, but now you have revealed what that is. So both of you are in this energy where you're coming out of that restful period, and I believe that you're moving forward. And so because of that, what we have in the future is the 2 of Pentacles. It'll be where you will be trying to balance this situation, or choose between, because this is a choice. This is a card where we're choosing between 2 different tangible 3D things, or tangible opportunities. And I think that the one you will go toward, but the one from the past you will not. And so that is why in the most likely outcome we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That situation will come to a screeching halt. It's just not going to come to pass, and you are going to walk away from it. However, at the bottom of the deck we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. So I think that perhaps emotionally this person isn't walking away from it, or maybe physically you are going to walk away from it physically. Okay, that is what you'll do. However, emotionally you won't fully walk away from it. Yes, because below that is temperance, patience. So you won't fully walk away from it emotionally, but sometimes it's like that with relationships, Cancer. And but again, if you'd like more clarity on the matter, again, this is just a general energy reading, then there's information in the description box for a personal reading if this resonates with you. Sorry, I'm trying to speak so fast. All right, so next we'll go to Scorpio. Scorpio, if you use the timestamp, I do a 5-card energy reading, or tarot reading, I should say, and then I start off with the Spirit Oracle Animal card for your overall energy, I should say. Again, this is a general reading. When I was meditating your energy, the phrase that came to me is time to rise. So perhaps you're coming up, stepping up, leveling up, as they say. I'm leveling up. That's what I'm doing. And maybe that is what's going on with you. Scorpio, if you like the song, press the like button, comment, please. Even if you have just a comment about the song, it's very different. This is the energy that I felt that water signs was in today. It's a little bit of like you're motivated. It's kind of like when you're out and you're feeling good, you're in the club or whatever, because you sense, you feel in your whole body like this pulse. And so that's where when it's time for a rise, you're rising. It's like a pulse, and it's slowly building and getting to this crescendo. Time to rise. That's the energy that I felt, and that's what inspired this song. We all rise. Time for us all to rise. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Just make sure I shuffled it really well, and then we'll see what is your spirit animal oracle card, or general energy, the animal spirit that you're in. Cut the deck, Scorpio. Cool. All right, here we go. Spirit, show me the card that best represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. That best represents their overall energy this time period. I want to pull this one because just simply that's what was resonating with me. We have here the elk, and to me, I think again, you're looking up, you're looking toward this new newness, this new frontier, this new energy for you right now. I think it's pretty cool. Like, I think you have a glow about you. This is the alchemical sign for Earth, but I do believe that you are being quite grounded with it, and I think it meshes pretty well with your natural water element. I'm not getting too much off of this card, except for that you're proudly looking ahead in your future. So I'm going, or toward the future, I should say, and that's a good energy. It's not like it's a bad energy. Like I'm not getting any, energy of deception or subterfuge or anything like that. Like, you're very much proud right now in this moment. That's the energy that I'm getting from the collective of Scorpios that I am connecting with right now at this time. So let's look and see what it says in the book, though, for elk. Yes, stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst many changes, amidst life's many changes, I should say. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values against head held high. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. So precisely the energy that I was reading and sensing off of that. So it's a very good energy to be in, Scorpio. I'm going to relight this sage and get this party going. I got it's like some mountain sage. It's interesting. It smells a little different, but so far it's very relaxing, and I believe that it takes away that negative juju out of the room or the area. Here we go. So let's see the story in tarot, as it were. See if the story in tarot is, in that same type of high vibration energy or flow from the elk. Masculine energy, I'd say. That's good. Male or female. We have the Hierophant as I cut the deck. Shuffle two more times. 3 more times? Let's do 3 more times. How about that, Scorpio? We'll do 3 more times. Here's one. If you would like a personal reading, if this reading happens to resonate with you, there will be information in the description box below to do just that. Nice. Wheel of Fortune for the next time I cut. One more. Also, if you go to my page, I'll have a link for Good Karma donation to help support the channel so that I can continue to give these messages through music to you guys from Spirit. Ooh, Empress, Venusian energy. I'm gonna do this last one and then we'll get going. And the 4 of Wands, I'm gonna split that, so it's very good. You guys getting married? Found your divine partner. Your 1111 is what that card represents. Twin flame energy. Perhaps with a Taurus or a Libra. Or they have that in their chart. All right, Spirit, show me the cards that best represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Show me the card that represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Show me the cards that best represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Show me the cards that best represents the star sign Scorpio. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Spirit, show me the cards that I need to see that show me that best represent the energy for the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Show me the cards that I need to see for the star sign Scorpio. Show me the cards that I need to see that represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Show me the cards that I need to see, Spirit, that represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. That doesn't want to go back in. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Show me the cards that I need to see that best represents the star sign Scorpio. Mutual energy for the star sign Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see that best represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Show me the cards I need to see, Spirit. The mutual energy. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period, Spirit. Show me the cards that best represents the star sign Scorpio for this time period. Spirit, show me the card I need to see that shows me the most likely outcome for the star sign Scorpio. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're letting go of something. Letting go of something. No longer holding on to a situation. So what I have here, this is how I see this story, especially with the last, or the card at the bottom of the deck being the Four of Pentacles in reverse, letting go. In the past position, we have the Four of Wands. So remember when I split the deck, I saw that. This is a good energy to be in the past position, but it's just a good position or energy to be in overall because it represents stability. Fours all represent stability. So, and not only that, you found someone who brings something to the table equal, like an equal to you, and so because of that, it's it gets that stability, establishes it really quickly in a passionate way. So. And also, you know, in the direction moving forward. So both of you are not necessarily mirroring each other, but very much a reflection of each other as it relates to passionate endeavors. Okay, good energy. The present energy, though, we have the Hangman in reverse. This may have to do a lot to do with the Mercury retrograde. So I believe probably you were enlightened, or you gained a new perspective on this new thing that you're doing. But I think you're just starting to look at it again, or mull over it again, or you know what I mean, like, you know, kind of put it through its paces in your mind, so to speak. And it more than likely has to do with Mercury retrograde energy. I think we're in that for like a couple more weeks. I think a few more weeks. It might be 3 more weeks, I'm not sure, but it'll be a while before I would say that energy is over. But I think that's what that is. Mutual energy between you and this person is you guys been through it. So it's a 9 of Wands energy, and this is like the wounded warrior. Like, you've been through it. You know, you had all these. You're ready for the cycle to end. You're ready for it to be done and over with. But at the same time, you know, you're still standing firm in your laurels or whatever, but like in your morals and your core values, like it's stated in the book there for the elk energy. You're standing firm in that position and not allowing it to be like a degradation of your position. In the future position, though, we have 7 of Cups energy. Perhaps it'll be a little bit of confusion, or maybe they, by their response to your or your position, your firm position, perhaps it'll put them into a because energy is fluid. It may not necessarily be you that will be in a state of confusion, but probably the other person will be in a state of confusion because of your resolve in the matter. Okay, that's the future position. And so it brings us to the most likely outcome, which would be the Judgment in reverse, the major arcana. And it's in the reverse position, but I think probably, again, I'm going to state that it's probably Mercury retrograde. I think that Judgment or the karma was already served, so I only think that it's in the reverse position is because it's kind of at what we call an impasse, or it is a delay, and that may have to do with you in that Mercury retrograde energy, or that energy of reflecting over it, or thinking over it again in your head, perhaps in your headspace. But I think that it still will be eventually go toward the judgment, or the karma of being issued as such, because at the bottom of the deck we have that 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and below that we have 10 of Wands in reverse. So you get to that 10 and you release it, it fully, completely. So in a passionate way, as far as that heart space, and also a physical way you let it go. That's very good. Good stuff, Scorpio. Again, if it resonates with you, click the like button, comment, leave some comments. I would love to know if it does resonate with you, and also if it also resonates with you, there's you can get a personal reading, and the information for that would be in the description box below. All right, so we'll go on to, thank you very much, Scorpio. We're going to go on to Pisces next. All right, Pisces. If you've never been to my channel and you use the time skip, it's a good card to have on the first one. I do a 5-card tarot spread, but I start off with a general animal spirit oracle card for the general overall energy. So as the tarot goes, the first position is the past, the second is the present, third is the mutual energy between you or the other person or other party, the fourth is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome. So we're gonna shuffle this a little bit. I was meditating in water sign energies, which includes you, Pisces. The phrase that came to me is, it's time to rise. So you have a new moon in your sign. So you guys are probably feeling that for sure, because mutable signs usually are akin to that moon type of energy. And that it is in your sign too, the moon. So hope you're all setting forth your intentions for when the full moon occurs. So in Virgo, I believe, which is also another mutable sign, so mutable earth. If I'm wrong about that, you can leave a comment in the comments. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, it'll be in Virgo. So, one last one. We'll cut the deck, Pisces. All right. So let's see. Spirit, show me the card that best represents the star sign Pisces for this. Ooh, jumped right out. Ooh. So you guys have Scorpion. So it seems like you've been Scorpion. This is fire. There's something that you're protecting, but there's also something that you have been, it's been brought to light. So there was something that was in this dark, and this is what I'm intuitively reading off this card, but we'll go to the book and see what it says. But there was something that was in the darkness, and now it is being illuminated to you. So there was something that you didn't know about, and now you do. And so this is the reason why you're probably in a fire element. This has probably put you in a mode of like readiness to strike, readiness to defend this new newfound information, or this new knowledge, this new enlightenment, so to speak. It has you pretty protective over it, because Scorpions usually when they strike, well, one, they're incredibly sensitive, and which you are, Pisces, very sensitive creatures, incredibly sensitive and psychic. So you getting this knowledge or whatever, this is putting you in a defensive mode, and you're ready to strike this person or this situation or whatever. Like, you're ready after having this revelation, so to speak. But let's see what it says in the book. Scorpion, passionate, competitive, tends toward isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers, and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. So when in balance, wild and fierce and free. When out of balance, jealous, resentful, unresolved. To bring in balance, forgiveness and honesty. So that's what's going on with that, your overall energy, Pisces. So let's see, and what I say. So that and what I say, I would say put them both together. Let's see what the tarot has to say for this situation. Pisces, if you like the song, press like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and also press the notification bell so you know when I put up a new video. How about that? So you can come hang out with me again as I Six of Cups, someone from the past, and the Magician. Manifesting, which would be great because it's perfect to do that right now at this time period, because I believe yesterday was a new moon, so you should set forth your intentions and therefore be able to manifest. Look at that, Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna do a couple more because you guys are I like your energy right now. I like it. Perhaps it's because it's your birthday season. That's probably why. You guys are all feeling good, at least the ones that I'm connecting with right now. Fairly high vibration. And this new nugget of information has got you in good spirits as well. So, whatever that may be. Got you in good spirits, but it's got you on guard for some reason. That's what I feel. Let's see if we can find out why that is the case with the story in tarot. Spirit, show me the cards that I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces for this time period. Show me the cards that I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces for this time period. Show me the cards that I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces for this current time period. Show me the cards I need to see that represents Pisces for this time period. Show me the cards I need to see, Spirit, that represents the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see. You guys can follow me on Instagram if you want. I'll put that information in the description box. Also, all three of those wanted to come out. I'll put that in the pass. Because those wanted to fall out afterwards. Show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces for this. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see, Spirit. What best represents the star sign Pisces right now in this time period. Show me the cards I need to see. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see that best represents the future energy for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see that represents the star sign Pisces for this current time period. Show me the cards I need to see. Ooh. Very nice. We have Three of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. Pisces. Ooh. I like the energy for the mutual. Let's see what this is. Okay, so this is what I see. In your past position, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So perhaps you were dealing with an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And you are letting them go. Well, in the upright, the Queen of Swords is cutting them out, but because I think it's just the energy is you're just, I wouldn't say spiteful, but perhaps a little bit bitter and jaded by the whole situation. It's just the energy that I'm getting from it. Again, it's just energy, and it's the past energy. However, that is what I'm getting from it. It's what is being vibrated through the card for me, and what Spirit is also telling me it is. It's, you're dealing probably with an air sign, or someone who has air sign in their chart, or likes to talk a lot, you know, a lot of talking, and they're bitter and jaded person. But anyway, so in the present position, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So you've made a decision about that, leaving that. It was perhaps a breakup, or perhaps you're no longer with them, or how do I want to say it, like a breakup or a disagreement or whatever it is. You made a decision about that. Now you were at a crossroads whether or not you should go down that path again or not, and you made that decision, and that isn't the case. And I believe that you're not doing that because the mutual energy between you and them is the Empress energy. It's this beautiful energy to be in for yourself, and this other person is in it too. Or the situation, you're both ready to bring forth something brand new. You know what I mean? Like it's the type of energy that is very, very intoxicating for anyone to be around, and that is a good energy to be in, especially having said that we're in a new moon energy in your own sign. So it's a good way of manifesting. It's a good energy to be in to manifest, and things that are yours and should be yours. You know what I mean? To be yours and be in an abundant flow, or a high vibration and a flow energy of flow, I should say. This is the card for that to manifest exactly that easily, because you're just in this high vibration anyway. So in the future position, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Good. I say that's great. You're no longer bored or discontent with the past or what was happening. You're no longer looking at it as a like boredom. You know what I mean? Like, or something that you shouldn't have done. Like, you're coming out of that energy, which is great. That's probably why that mutual energy is that of the Empress. And the the most likely outcome, I should say, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So the clarity was already there. Like I said, you're coming out of it or whatever. So I think that's why it's in reverse. Or again, you could be ruminating because of Mercury retrograde. So I've already received this truth, but you're going back to revise a truth that has already been made clear to you, and made clear to you in your heart space as well as your mental space, because it is the Ace of Swords, and that's what it is. It represents mental clarity. But again, it's okay, because at the bottom of the deck we have a Three of Cups energy, so it's very much it's a celebratory mood that you're in, and it's probably because this change was needed, and that's probably what you're protecting. You're protecting this new energy, this new high vibration, this new opportunity that is coming toward you. It could be a person, or it could be just it could be a situation, or a new adventure or whatever, but you're protective of it, and that's okay. And good on you, Pisces. Yeah, below that we have the King of Swords, so definitely probably was dealing with an air sign. 100% I believe that you were dealing with an air sign. More than likely an Aquarius. Could have been Gemini too, though. I don't really feel Libra, but I feel one of those two. All right? So that is all that I have for you, Pisces, as well as the other water signs, Scorpio and Cancer. Thank you for clicking on my channel and viewing the videos. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel as well, and press the notification bell. If you would like a personal reading, or you wanted any information about the cards that I use or whatever, following me for our social media, the Good Karma donation, so that I can continue to bring these messages toward you. Remember, this is a general energy reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so you can tell others about it or whatever. Thank you again. Love, light, and blessings to all, and namaste.